rock Jesus pieces, but they really don't know Jesus. Just know that he's the seed, and please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We'll never be defeated. Evil legions, all of these demons. I know you see them scheming. Please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the kingdom. Rock Jesus pieces, but they really don't know Jesus. Just know that he's the seed, and please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We'll never be defeated. Evil legions, all of these demons. I know you see them scheming. Please believe it. We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the keys to the.
Beginning, could we start with me, parents, grandparents?
We're gonna get there. We're gonna cover all of that.
That's closer.
We're gonna cover all of that.
But that tell us who we are.
Okay, yes, it will.
Right.
Just give me a second right here. So let's start right here. First of all, are we equal to everybody? As African Americans, Native Americans, as Hispanics, are we equal? No. I'm asking. No. Do you think we're equal? No. So when we look at the sports world, when we look at the entertainment world, when we look at all of these things, are we above everybody else, or are we equal to everybody else?
It's relative. If you're talking about taller,
I'm talking about when we look at who are the best athletes, who are the best singers, who are the best dancers.
Everybody.
So now let's just use basketball. Is Larry Bird in the top 5 in basketball? No. Hell no, he ain't in the top 5.
Bring it out.
When we look at track, where's the white Usain Bolt? Where's he at? He don't exist. And there's a reason why. It's because we're God's chosen people. So let's get to the first. Is everybody created equal? Let's go. Let's start at Deuteronomy 28:1.
Bring it out.
Watch this right here. Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. So this is what God told the Israelites. Listen.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
So Moses is telling the people on this sign that if you do what God is instructing you to do, this is what would happen.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high, above all nations of the earth.
So now what we got to understand is he said that if you did that, you would be ruling the world. That's what God told the Israelites. Hold on. Let's go to verse 15.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now, if you didn't listen to God, there will be certain curses put upon you. So now, let's look at today. We got people that's in Israel right now saying they're the Jews, right? So now we're going to go through the curses, and we're going to see if the curses fit them or if it fit the people on the sign right there. That's what we're going to do. So let's jump to verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So who's cursed in the city today? When we go to Chicago, when we go to Baltimore, do we see the Jewish man cursed in the city? Or does he own the stores in the cities? I'm asking you, brother. Or is a Jewish man cursed today in the city? Is he cursed today in the city? Can anybody answer that question? Is a Jewish man, the so-called Jewish man? Answer the question, brother. Is he cursed in the city, brother?
Who is the Jewish man? That's the question.
The one that's claiming to be the Jew that's in Israel. Is he cursed in the city? Yes or no?
Yeah.
How's that? Tell us how he is.
Read the next question.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So who was cursed in the field? So when we look at these images right here, where do I see the Jewish man on these images right here? Who was cursed in the field? Who's cursed in the city? Who's cursed in the field today? Who's the last hired, first fired today? Is it the Jewish man or does he own the business? Keep reading.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So the basket is going into what? Your savings account, your money. Your store is going into your business. Now here we are in the middle of DC. How many black businesses are out here? None. So it's letting you know, this is giving you a brief description of the curses that will fall upon the children of Israel.
That's right.
Go to verse 32.
Verse 32. The thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So whose sons and daughters was given to a strange people? Who that happened to, bro? Who that happened to? So we batting 100 right now or what? Who's the Bible fitting right now? Is it fitting the people in Israel, or is it fitting the so-called the black man today? Who's it fitting?
Is it because we are?
I'm just asking. Hold on now. I'm just asking. Who's it fitting? Nah, I understand what you're saying.
I agree with you, right?
Who's it fitting? Black people.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Meaning that we didn't have the power. We don't have the military force to get our kids back. So now, the Jewish man today, he got the ADL. He got, who else? He got the SPLC. They still hunting down Nazis right now. If they find out you was a Nazi, they hunt you down. Can we hunt down our old slave masters and get them back? No, but can we though? No, we don't have the ability to do that. Can we go? Do we have the power to do that? No, we don't. Who make the guns, brother? Who make the bullets? Who own the factories? Brother, we don't have that power. You can't answer it no other way.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe you might not know about it. We do have that
power. Brother, we don't even control our own water.
You mind if I share it with you?
What you got? Tell me what you got. I want to hear this.
It's a collective power that we have. What I'm telling you is the work you're talking about by God on earth should be done. We have to do it. If the Jews can do it, white people,
we understand that, but vengeance is not ours, brother.
Why can't we do it?
We're going to get to how we can do it. That's where we're going. We headed right to what you just said. That's where we headed. Just keep listening. Go to verse 48.
Verse 48.
I'm just going to give you a few more curses. 2 more curses.
Yes, sir.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So God is telling the Israelites they're going to serve who?
Thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Well, hold on. So why did he send them against us? Because we disobeyed him. He's going to send them to. So we're going to have to serve our enemies for what? Read.
In hunger,
for your food,
and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So for your food, your clothing, your water. Look, they own all of that stuff. So I'll give you a perfect example. Kanye, Ye, whatever you want to call him. He had his own shoe brand, right? But who owned the factories and all the shipping? So when he went off, what did they do to him? They shut him down. He's just a face. I'm understanding that, but I'm saying the Bible is letting you know that we got to depend on these people for everything. He can't manufacture his own shoes. Keep reading.
And in one of all things.
And in one of all things. So all of these religious groups that we got set up today, the fact that everybody's celebrating Easter, which is not in the Bible, tomorrow, is something that we got from our enemies. Keep reading.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
So the same enemy did what? He put yokes of iron upon our neck.
That's right.
So that's what the Bible prophesied 3,000 years before it happened. This is written 3,000 years before it happened.
Exactly.
So now let's keep reading. Let's go to verse 68. Let's get the last prophecy. Let's get the last curse.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the Bible is telling us that the children of Israel would be transported into slavery on ships. Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Meaning we wouldn't see our homeland again. So that's how we got here to America. Keep reading. What's going to happen when we get off the slave ships? Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
Hold on. We're going to be what?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We're going to be sold to who?
Unto your enemies.
Read.
For bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you.
Meaning that no man could redeem us. So that's how we know what you're talking about. We can't do it, brother. We can't do that. Well, because the Bible says, who's going to redeem us according to the Bible?
Well, that's the problem.
There you go. We got the solution, brother. Go to Luke 1:68. Okay. I got the answer for your question.
Yes, sir.
Because we're going to be sold to who according to the Bible, what we just read. See, but I'm asking you, who did the Bible say we're going to be sold to? Our enemies, right? Who were we sold to when we came off the ships?
Hey, come on!
Who were we sold to when we came off the ships?
You know who we You know who
Brother, who were we sold to when we came off the ships? That's a simple question.
Who was Anthony Johnson? What was he?
Who were we sold to when
Anthony
we came
Johnson.
off the ship?
Jamestown 1619.
My brother, my sisters.
No.
Back at the phone booth.
Anthony Johnson was black.
Who were we sold to? You talking about maybe one brother. The majority of the slaves, who were they sold to? When we watch Roots, do I see Anthony Jackson? Bring it out! Come on, brother. So we were sold to whites as a majority.
Mostly whites. You're right.
99.999 was white.
That's right. But who led it? The first
brother. I'm gonna answer that according to the Bible. So we were sold. Keep reading that again.
You're right. I don't want to argue. You're right.
Nah, we're good. So the bottom line is to say we were sold to our enemies, right? That's what the Bible says. So now, when we're asking about being redeemed, this is where we gotta go, because when you go to the Sunday church, what do they say it means to be saved? What do they say there? Hey, brother. Let me show you another prophecy in the Bible. Give me Mark 4. You know what I want. I'm going to show you the prophecy in the Bible. Now you're going to see a real live prophecy here in the flesh right now.
Bring it out.
Mark 4 verse 14. Bring it out. The sower soweth the word.
That's what we doing. We up here sowing the word to our people. Now you got drug dealers, you got all kind of evil going on around here. But watch what happens. Read.
And these are they by the wayside.
So a brother like you, the people at the phone booth, all these people are they by the wayside. Read.
Where the word is sown.
So the word is being sown to you. Everybody trying to listen attentively. But watch what happens.
I'm trying to see.
But when they have heard.
But when you hear the word, what happens?
Satan cometh immediately.
The devil shows up. Here he is, right here in the flesh. You seeing the devil right here in the flesh. That's Bible prophecy right there. So now let's go.
Don't tell me that's it.
That's the devil right there in the flesh, right there. In the flesh. Read it again. Let's see if the Bible is a lie. Read it again.
And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately.
As soon as the word come out, here come the devil. He come running
and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
And that's his mission, to take away the word that's being sown out here.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.